helicopters. Like, you know, you can't outrun that helicopter. You know what I mean? Because wherever you're gonna go, they're gonna be waiting for you. And it took motherfuckers forever to just realize, yeah, that shit's futile. Except for like not only people you see run from the cops be like drunk motherfuckers or like motherfuckers that's about to kill themselves and shit. You know, I just be feeling like it take dumb criminals a long time to catch up to shit. You know, like how long did it take motherfuckers to catch up to don't go in front of the camera on the ATM when you're robbing somebody on the ATM in the 80s and 90s?
Word. Niggas still do that. To this day, niggas still do that. Niggas will go steal a nigga credit card and they go right to the ATM with a camera and be, you know what I mean, trying to get in that nigga's account. Like, bugging out, man.
I used to know motherfuckers that like knew shit like that. I know a motherfucker that know where the ATMs without cameras were, the weed spots you could pass counterfeit money at because it's too dark. All that shit. Like, motherfuckers used to put more mental effort into that shit. Like, you know, the goal was not to get caught, not to get clout. That should be a motherfucking slogan right there. Don't get clout, don't get caught, don't get clout, or some shit like that.
That is nah. That shit is the way you said it the first time. The goal is to not get caught, not to get clout.
Yeah,
that shit's fire. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's exactly what these niggas doing, man. I'm gonna keep it real. It's a weird ass age we live in right here, man.
But you make it through the game and you sitting on some real money that you can account for, and you pass statute of limitations and all that shit. It seemed to me at that point you got way more clout than a motherfucker that got nabbed up and had a good 2-year run.
Let me tell you something, bro. Niggas out here trading their life in prison for a 2-3 year run. You know what I'm saying? Like, even 10, 20 years in prison is too much for a
it's like bank robbery though. Like, there's no odds in it. Like if you is gonna do that shit, do the shit with the best odds. Sell steroids. Sell shit you don't see people in prison for. You know what I mean?
Real talk. But it's like, yo, my nigga, like, you know, I almost want to say this to you last time we speaking. You know what I mean? Like, we sometimes, you know, we ex-convicts and stuff like that. So we think like ex-convicts, but you know, a dude told me one time, it was a Jew, like, he was like, yo, always remember this. Minorities lose out. Minorities lose out. And he was like, the criminal world is only 7% of the United States. People who engage in crime, people who live their life and make a living off of crime. He said it's only 7% of the United States that are really dedicated career criminals. He said, you are a minority already. When you become a criminal, you're a minority within a minority. You understand? Don't ever think that this country is going to cater to your 7% beliefs. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, they shouldn't put cameras here. They shouldn't do this.
Yeah. And they always gonna sell it on keeping you safe.
The rest of the world is regular motherfuckers. The rest of the world is scared of crime. You understand what I'm saying? So when you pattern your life thinking that, oh, shit needs to stay good for the 7%, you're delusional. You understand what I'm saying? You're a 7% minority, a motherfucker who thinks like a criminal. That you sitting around reading Feds magazine, shit like that. When you that type of nigga, you into crime. Know what I mean? And crime is just your way. You in love with crime. You understand what I'm saying? You are a very small minority in this country. You understand what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. Wow.
You write like shit.
Political things is going on in this country.
You speak like the politicalness of it. You know, I ain't never been convicted of a crime I did. I always got convicted after I got away with some shit, and the motherfuckers put some other shit on me. You feel me? So like, even when you get away with it, you don't get away with it, and that certainly fits into they ain't gonna cater to no 7% minority.
Definitely. So it's like, yo, as time goes by, things are gonna fall apart for that 7% minority. They're gonna start doing away with cash, which is going to make street crime almost disappear. Maybe. We don't know what the future holds. But if they do away with cash, it's going to lower street crime, because most street crime is going down for cash. You understand what I'm saying? So once shit gets computerized and everything is a card or a chip or whatever it may be, you understand what I'm saying? It's going to decrease crime. So that 7% is going to turn to like 3%. You understand what I'm saying? You remember that movie? What's that movie? Time Cop. Yeah. Remember that movie Time Cop? Where you couldn't even curse. If you was cursing in the street, they was giving you a fine. The ticket come out. Yo, you owe the city $50. You understand what I'm saying? For cursing. Everything was monitored. You understand what I'm saying? And there was no such thing as crime. You feel what I'm saying? So don't be surprised if that's what they trying to head to, like trying to just completely wipe crime off the map, like street crime. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're a criminal out there, you better start making some arrangements to get into something else, because it's going to get harder and harder for you.
Mark Waldo Ward, LAZ, you heard? Pottersville, Brownsville, Brooklyn, DC was good. The Big Fact Show, aka the Super Fact Show, where you get them super facts about the rap game. Nigga, tune in.